Hi, this is Sara Masha here at the Historical Society, and today we have one of our trustees, Morgan Riddler, who's going to tell us about a new acquisition.
Yes, hi Sarah. This is a portrait of Lieutenant Joseph Requa, painted by Robert C. Hinckley in the late 19th century. We're not sure exactly on the date, but between 1883 and around 1900.
So who was Lieutenant Requa?
He came from a prominent family in this area, and he was born near Tarrytown in 1758. And he served in the American Revolution. He fought in the Battle of White Plains, and then also had a lieutenant commission given to him by the governor, Governor Clinton. And he also was under the direct command of George Washington and fought in the Battle of Fort Plain in upstate New York.
Huh. What happened to him?
He ended up settling in New Baltimore, which is up near Catskill, New York, and he died in 1839.
Wow. Can you tell me a little bit more about Hinckley?
Yeah, so the artist Robert Hinckley was originally from Northampton, Massachusetts, and he was born much later in the 1850s, so after the death of Requa. And Hinckley studied in Paris, actually, at the École des Beaux-Arts, which is the prominent art academy in Paris. And then he later studied with Carlos Duran, who was a prominent portrait painter in Paris. And he became lifelong friends with an artist you all might know of named John Singer Sargent. After he studied in Paris, he came back to the United States and became a prominent portrait painter in Washington, D.C. And he painted the portraits of many prominent Americans, congressmen, Supreme Court justices, etc. So we think he painted this portrait of Requa, probably commissioned by his family, Requa's family later on after his death, perhaps basing it on a miniature of Joseph Requa, but we're not sure exactly about that. So if you look at it, you can see that Lieutenant Requa is shown in the 3/4 view, which means he's not quite facing towards us. He's kind of facing off to the side, which is a typical style of portrait painting. And we can see Hinckley's signature down here. And we have him in a kind of amorphous dark background, but well lit on his face. It's painted in a very kind of loose brushstroke style, which was typical in the late 19th century, especially someone that was kind of connected to Sargent, who was a very loose brushstroke artist. So it's a really wonderful addition to the Historical Society collection, and we're going to be doing some more research on it and hopefully have some more things to tell you guys in the future.
Well, thank you. And thank you to everyone who watches our little videos, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.